Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Catherine from Rose West Studio, and we're doing our first market next weekend. I'm starting this channel to kind of document my progression as a small business. I launched Rose West Studio last month on April 7th, so we've been open for a month exactly. And in the development stages of starting Rose West, it was really cool to watch different brands like Memory Box Candle Co. and Stanley Handcrafted kind of evolve as they were growing, and like watch how not only their videos evolved but also how their products and their brand overall has evolved. So I kind of just wanted to start a channel and document for myself, but also hopefully share some tricks and tools that will help other small businesses grow their platform and their business, because YouTube was such an important part of developing and starting my business. And again, just before diving in to the rest of the video, I want to reiterate that this is our very first market. And I think in a few months I may have some other suggestions, but I think that this list is a really good jumping off point to help you start preparing for your first market and give you some ideas on maybe what you would like to do differently. So yeah, let's get into it. So the first thing that I did prior to even getting accepted into a market was to research all of the markets in my area. Once I researched them, I made a Trello board. If you guys don't have Trello, you need to get it. It's fantastic. It's a task management app, and it has helped me stay super organized, and it was super helpful in the development stages of my business. So I'm just gonna show you guys kind of how I organized it. Basically, Trello is a task management system, and you create different boards based on your needs. I have one for startup tasks, I have one for different markets that we want to do, and then I have like a daily to-do board. So I'm gonna go into our market board, and inside of the board you have different lists, and our lists include markets of interest, application sent, accepted, denied, and then a list of market supplies. So in the markets of interest column, I just note every single market that I would potentially want to sell at in the Southern California, Los Angeles area. And I just note the market and the location. Inside of the tab, I'll include any important information: their website, their address, their dates, if they're already locked in, how frequently the market is. And then once I apply to the market, I will move that card from markets of interest to application sent, and then pending approval or denial, I will move that card from accepted or denied. Personally, at first I was like, oh, I just shouldn't even have a denied column. I should just get rid of them. But honestly, I think it's really good to just track your progress on where you're getting accepted, where you're getting denied, because in 6 months or a year later down the line, like, your company's gonna change. Your look is probably gonna change, especially when you're first starting off as a new brand, as a new business. Your overall brand is going to be different at different stages along the way. And the market that you're applying to, their criteria may also change. So even though they deny you in April, it doesn't mean that they're also going to deny you in November. Like, you can continue to reapply, especially if it's a market that you go to and you see that it has a great turnout and you think that you would do really well there. Keep applying. As your brand evolves, you'll know and you'll feel the different changes and different levels that you're going through. And I think it's super important to monitor that. And I think that if you're just deleting these lists because you got denied from them, you're potentially losing out on growth, on opportunities for growth. The second thing that we did in preparation was to purchase a canopy. I'm sure you guys already know this, but if it's an outdoor event, you will most likely have to supply your own canopy. A lot of the markets in Southern California require an all-white canopy, an all-white 10x10 canopy, or tint. Next is tables and tablecloths. We are just using 6-foot folding tables. We have 2 of them, and we got white and natural, like brown tablecloths for like layering and adding a little bit of warmth to the booth. Most markets will require that you have tablecloths that not only cover the table, but also any storage that you have, to make sure that any like backstock and storage that's underneath the tables is completely hidden from all of your customers. So that's just something to think of. Make sure that you're buying tablecloths that cover your entire table. Number 4 would be a credit card processing system, and this one, in my opinion, is probably one of the most important things to have when you go to sell at a market. Yes, a lot of people do go to these flea markets and farmers markets with cash, but a lot of people do not. So we're using Square. We have this one that plugs into the bottom of a phone for swiping cards. But I also have another one that is connected via Bluetooth for any like chip readers. Next is signage. Not only just for your company name and like kind of noting what you sell. Like for ours, we'll have a sandwich board that says Rose West Studio, Earth Conscious Home Fragrance, candles, room sprays, diffusers. You also want to make sure that you have signs for your products. I've gone to a ton of markets and these companies have had stunning signs, but I don't know how much their products cost, and you have to ask about every single product, which may be a selling tactic to get you talking and communicating, but personally, I find that a little annoying. I don't want to have to ask you how much every single product costs. I kind of just want to shop and ask questions if I have them. So signage is super important. We have these little chalkboard signs. So we'll have them in front of each of our candles, just noting the fragrance category, and the price. We're also gonna have some signs around our display and like picture frames that we just print out on our own that have our social media, our website, and anything just that kind of adds to the shopper's experience. Next is branding and stationery. Always make sure that you have business cards on you and scattered throughout your display. That way, if someone isn't in a place to purchase from you when they visit you, they can take your business card, find you online, find you on social media, and be able to know what different in-person pop-ups and markets you're going to be at in the future. In addition to business cards, with all of my purchases, I will be giving all of my customers a candle care card that has our website at the bottom and just general care instructions for their purchase, a pack of wildflower seeds, and these cute little stickers that I designed. Just like a fun, cute way to get your brand out there. I was actually thinking of putting like little discount codes on a few of these, so a few different customers, like 5 to 10 people, would have a discount code that can be applied online. Next would be decor. This is obviously the most fun part of it all, aside from like making the actual products, but make sure that your booth is not cluttered, but like inviting and intriguing and warm. Obviously have fun with your decor, but make sure that it's not too cluttered. Definitely less is more. You want to make sure that nothing is taking away from your product. You want to make sure that your product shines. So everything that you have on in your booth should be elevating your product instead of hiding it. Next would be cash. I don't think that I'll be doing a lot of cash transactions, but I'm gonna have probably $100 to $150 on me in different variations of bills. Also make sure that you are being cautious about what bills you're taking. Make sure that you're not taking a $50 or $100 bill in the earlier part of the day. I did that when I used to work at a retail store, and literally within 2 hours of opening, I had to close the store and go to the bank and get change again. So don't do that. And last and most important, products and backstock. One, make sure that you're bringing enough products. Obviously, it's better to have too many products than too little. You definitely don't want to be running out of anything and missing out on sales, especially at these in-person events. But if you do, find a way to get that person to come back. If you run out of one of your most popular fragrances, think of giving them a discount code to apply it online, so it gives them an incentive to visit you online and still make that purchase and still make that transaction, so you're not completely losing out on that sale. But aside from the products, make sure that you have a good plan for backstock and making sure that things are kept organized, and that you're keeping track of what you're selling. If you're accepting cash payments and you're not doing everything online through like Square or Shopify, make sure that you're keeping track of every single product that leaves your booth. And that's what I have for you guys today. Hopefully this helps, and hopefully it wasn't too awkward. I can't wait to share what our final booth looks like and let you guys know how we did. So don't forget to hit subscribe to get updates on when we post new videos, and follow us on Instagram at Rosebud Studio. Bye.